smells. Put it all over. There's no rhyme or reason to what's going on here. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I was just really feeling some like happy, fun, spring, summery type makeup this week. Just a lot of girly stuff and just having fun with makeup, as I always do. But I was feeling some kind of like bright colors and just happy makeup in general. So definitely loving this lip. It's an oldie but a goodie, so this is one of my favorites, and I have a lot of other goodies to share. So let's get to it. I really enjoyed this palette that I got in my BoxyCharm this week. This is the PUR Sculptor highlight and contour palette. So really I loved this for the eyes. Like I have this on my eyes today along with another palette I'm about to mention to you. And I think it's awesome, and it smells really yummy. It smells really yummy. I don't know why I said smells. It smells really yummy. It's super yummy. It's kind of a, someone said it smells like chocolate, and yeah, it kind of does. It has that like Too Faced chocolate bar palette, chocolate Soleil bronzer sort of a scent. Smells really good. It's not overpowering, but it's just a good scent. So I do love how it smells. So this could totally be used on the face because that's really what it's intended for, I guess, ultimately. But I mean, highlight and contour does apply to the eyes as well. So it works there so well. So that's how I was loving it this week, especially like this one in the crease. This is in the outer corner. This on the lower lash line. That's how I have it on today. This on the inner corners of my eyes. I've got that on today. It's just a beautiful palette. And again, that came in BoxyCharm, so it's exciting to get it in BoxyCharm. And it's just a good palette. This is one of those too, like, that would be great for throwing in your bag for, you know, a trip, or if you go to the gym. I don't know if you want to do a little touch up on your eyes before work or something. It just seems like one of those that you could just throw it in your bag and use it for several different things on your face for, obviously, I don't know why I said obviously. Obviously on your face, since it's a highlight and contour palette, but also on the eyes too. I'm babbling. It's a good palette is what I'm trying to say. I really like it. I love how shimmery and beautiful the shimmery shades are, and I really like the formula of the mattes. They blend very well, especially on the eyes. Mentioned this in my BoxyCharm video. I have a little bit of trouble blending these contour shades on my cheeks just because it's a little bit deep for my skin tone. It's more to do with that than the formula. I think the formula is really good. On to the next thing. As always, there are just way too many videos that I want to do, but I did actually already film a video on the Wet n Wild Summer collection, so that will be coming, but I just couldn't wait to share a few things with y'all because, spoiler alert, I really love that collection. So first off, I was using this eyeshadow palette this week. Now I will have more thoughts and information about the formula of these shadows in that video, so I'll try to put it up this weekend. But anyway, I was loving this, and a few more things. This is the palette in Stop Ruffling My Feathers. Stop Ruffling My Feathers. And I think the summer collection is called Flights of Fancy, I think. It's really just a cute theme to it and just a pretty collection. This time I didn't fiddle with trying to get these things off, and then losing the names was part of the thing. So kept these on there so they just kind of look like poop. So don't mind the little, you know, bits of plasticky poop on my packaging. So don't mind that. But anyway, this one, Stop Ruffling My Feathers, is a really pretty kind of rose gold, neutrally sort of palette. So you can see there's some things happening with the shadow there. So these shadows are a little bit interesting, especially the metallics, but I still just love it. Like, I have it on my eyes today and I think it's so pretty. The mattes though, like this is really nice. That transition shade is so pretty. And this coppery shade in this one is so pretty. It's just this one in particular is just a light, fresh, sort of a spring palette. I used the, this shade right here, this kind of rose gold light. It's like a taupey, not a taupey. It's like a light pinky rose gold. I use that one with some setting spray to kind of help intensify it a little bit. This one right here, I'm losing my voice. This one right here is a little bit lackluster. So that one I don't love in this palette, but all the other ones I think are so, so pretty. Did wear this one on my eyes one day. It was beautiful. It's got a little bit more of a pinky tone to it. So it's a coppery shade, but it almost has like a more of a light orangey pink shift to it. It's so pretty. But this one is my standout favorite, and I really, really like that transition shade. So it's just a really pretty palette, but like I said, watch for that video so you can hear more information about the formula, because it is a little bit interesting, especially the metallic-y shades. The blushes in the collection are so pretty. I was loving them this week. These are the Wet n Wild Color Icon Baked Blushes. So these two are my standout favorites. This one is Dare to Soar, so it's a deeper shade, and this one is Don't Flutter Yourself. Don't flutter yourself. So I do have both of these on today. So this one right here, this deeper one, Dare to Soar, it's beautiful. They have a little design in them, which is super cute, a little bird design, which is an adorable little detail. So this one, because it's such a deep, like bright shade, I have to be really careful with it just because, you know, on my fair complexion, it's really intense and can be a little bit difficult to blend just because it's so dark. So I have to use it really, really sparingly. So I just get a little tiny bit of that color and kind of go a little bit lower on my cheeks. And then I apply this one kind of higher on my cheeks, and it just makes this beautiful highlighty cheek, like highlighty, glowy pink cheek. It's just happy. They're just happy, beautiful blushes. I think my favorite of all of them, I got the box set. So in the box set, this one I think is my overall favorite, the Don't Flutter Yourself. But I really, really like these together. I think they just pair so beautifully together. So like I said, just a tiny little bit of that, a little bit lower on the cheeks, and then this one a little bit higher just for that pop of glow and just fun. It's just fun. So that's what I say. This is an example of this was fun. I was having fun with my makeup this week. And they're beautiful and they blend well, especially this one. Like I said, I think blending things with this comes in with it just being such a dark, bright color on my fair complexion, but it just has this like shift to it. It's like a bright coral with a pink and almost purple shift to it. It's amazing. They're just awesome. They're beautiful individually, but I really, really like them paired together. For lips this week, I do have another favorite from the summer collection, but I promise there are more products that came in the box that I will show in that video. But I just had to share it because I loved this gloss this week and it was one of my lip favorites. This is the Color Icon Lip Gloss in Featherless. All the names from the collection are adorable. The packaging is so pretty. This gloss is just beautiful. I love really everything about it. It's a kind of flat doe foot applicator, and this color in particular is just a beautiful, like springy, summery, peachy nude kind of color. It's really more peach than nude, but when you get it on your lips and you can kind of sheer it out a little bit, so that's more kind of full on, but then you can kind of sheer it and just put it all over. There's no rhyme or reason to what's going on here, but I'm just trying to show you that you can kind of lighten it a little bit, and it just looks so youthful and kind of makes your lips look a little bit plump. Like that's not anything that it claims to be, but just because it's that glossy lip look, it just really gives dimension to the lips and looks so pretty. This is more of a comfortable lip gloss formula versus a sticky, long wearing formula. So it's more comfortable and doesn't stick around a very long time, but just looks so pretty on the lips, feels nice. I just love this color. And I love that it has some pigment to it too. So you have the option of, like I was saying, building it up and having really pretty opaque coverage on your lips, or you can kind of just blend it out and have that sheer glossy look. It's so nice. I love this one in particular. There's another one in the collection that I super love too. Actually, two more that I super love. And then lastly, the combo that I have on my lips right now, an oldie but a goodie, and I guess technically this lip liner would be an oldie but a goodie too, because I've had this for a long time, but I still love them and still use them regularly. These are the NYX Lip Liner Pencils, and this one is in Fuchsia. Hopefully they even still have these and make these, but I love them because they're cheap and they work. I'm just not that picky about lip liners. Like, there are maybe a few over the years that I've tried from various brands that are maybe a little bit more on the waxy side that I might not super love, but overall I feel like lip liners are lip liners. So I really like these because they're inexpensive and they have a bunch of different colors. So that one is NYX Fuchsia right there. And then the lip color is Good Ol' Max Impassioned, one of their amplifieds. It is bright and fun and just a good time. I think it's such a happy lipstick. I do feel like this lipstick starts out when I first apply it more neon. I mean, it is still a very bright color, but I feel like it starts out more on the orangey side, like a bright corally pink. It's just got more orange to it. And then I feel like once I wear it a little bit, it almost gets a little bit more on the muted side. Now, I wouldn't even use the word muted. This is not muted, but it just goes a little bit more pinky, less of that neon orange. I could just be making this up, but I do feel like it happens. So, and I noticed it again today. It just feels like it starts out super, super bright and then just mutes down just a tiny little bit to be just a little bit bright or pretty bright. It's not like, I don't know, see it from space bright, but it's still really dang bright. So I don't even know if that makes sense, but here it is. It's a beautiful color. It's a corally, how would I even describe this? It's so many things. It's just amazing. It's a bright, pinky, reddy sort of color. I would overall say it's a pink, but it does have a lot of red in it too, like a raspberry bright pink sort of shade. It's just gorgeous. I do really love the amplified formula. It's really just overall a cream sort of a lipstick, but it does kind of set down both. I do feel like it kind of sets down and mutes down a little bit in color, but also in formula it sets down more and becomes almost like a satin. Like at this point it feels more like a satin, so I don't feel like it's going to move all around my face. And it's just one of those lip colors that if I'm just needing a little pick-me-up or just something fun, that's one thing I love about makeup is I love putting on my makeup. I think it's a fun, creative time in the morning. So if I'm just not feeling motivated for the day, I'll grab something like this and it's bright and fun. I feel like you can't not smile if you're wearing one of these colors because it's just bright and fun. It's just a summery, like a springy summer fun color. So yeah, I was loving this. It's an oldie but a goodie, but it just works. It's just good. All right, guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.